All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and get started per usual, and this is gonna be your reading. Air signs: Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Bless me for the month of April up until May the 7th. Okay. Yeah, I guess y'all doing a love reading too. No, let's see what's going on, and this can be applied to your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Let's go ahead and get into this. Let's see what's happening for air sign spirit. This is air signs. This is for Libras, Geminis, and Aquarius. Okay, spirit, what is happening in regards to their relationships in their life? Okay, what's happening, spirit? And what's going on? Okay, can I get a little bit more clarification on this, please? A little bit more clarification, please, for the relationship. So we have they adore you in power couple. Okay, so this can be a business relationship of somebody coming in, and it's just like it's this even exchange of energy of like this is what's going on, or you guys can be a power couple essentially, and it's just adoration all around. All right, what else is happening, spirit, in the relationships? We have express your needs. Okay, so if you are a power couple, if you are in this situation and you recognize like, okay, they adore me, it's okay to express your needs. It's okay to let it be known what it is that you need out of this relationship, what you need out of this situation in order for it to thrive properly. Hiding your feelings does not make it go away. It just makes it more prominent, and it starts coming out in other ways. So just start expressing your needs, expressing what you want, and not passive aggressively, if I do this, I hope that you do this too, but actually saying, this is what I want out of the relationship because of this. This is how to help me. This is what's going on. So just express your needs. If you are truly this power couple, that means you guys see each other as an equal. You both see each other as being strong and dependable and reliable and loving and caring and being able to grow and build with each other. So why are you not able to express your needs? It's time to express your needs, and also just recognizing that they adore you, that they are ready to treat you with that. It's hard to adore somebody if they don't know you. That's just false. That's infatuation, right? So what else is going on for the relationships for the air signs? Okay, self-love, right? And it has to start with loving yourself. It's hard to know what you want if you don't even know what you want from yourself, okay, for yourself. So practice a little self-love, taking yourself out on dates, giving him a little me time, getting a little foot massage, a spa day, cooking yourself or buying yourself your favorite meal, masturbating, loving on you, all of these things, right? Or even just ways that you'll find that you give yourself self-love. Me is giving myself a reading or cooking for myself, so find ways that you express and show love to yourself, and that'll also help you innately understand your desires and wants out of other people. And when you are expressing it, it's coming from a place of love as well. Okay, we have let go of control. Okay, you cannot control every single aspect of your relationship, because if you did, you'll be also controlling the other person, and you cannot control the other person. You cannot. And even if you continually act, that's coercion, and that is in turn manipulation and trying to control the other person. So once you express your needs and recognize that they love you and they adore you, it's okay to let go of control. Okay? This is what I want. You should be doing this. This is how you should be doing it. Let it be known. Okay? And then go from there. But do not try to control the situation, the narrative, or anything. Because again, in relationships, you cannot control everything. Because then you're trying to control the other person. Okay? So just let go of control and release it and allow that. Or else it's going to lead to self-sabotage. Right? You have a person that loves, that cares, and adores you. Right? But it's a matter of, again, if you didn't express self-love, or you don't express self-love with yourself, or you don't love yourself, it's going to be hard to love somebody else and or even allow them to love you. So again, focus on that self-love. And also, if you are trying to control everything, it's going to self-sabotage. Because now you're trying to put your hand in everything. You're trying to control how they feel. You're trying to control how they dress. You're trying to control how they drink. You're trying to control their dreams. You're trying to... control the way that they express their needs, or the way. Allow yourself that freedom. You are air. So make sure that when you are doing these things, it is more in a logical sense standpoint and the balance of your emotions. It is in a more of a not so much critical thinking standpoint, because it is about love, but more in a way that this is rooted in a sense of reality and understanding and the capabilities of that, right? I don't want to self-sabotage it because I'm thinking solely about myself and my feelings and how it should be done and what I'm expecting to be done, but I'm expressing my needs, and that we're going to go from there, okay? Anything else, air signs, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, need to know about love and relationships. Free yourself, right? Joy and stability. So again, it comes right back to that self-love. It comes right back to understanding that the more that I truly love myself, I know how I want to be loved by others. I know how I want to be taken care of by others. This is a power couple situation. Whether it be career, or rather it be relationship, or whether it be platonic relationship or romantic relationship, whether it be family, or things of that sort. Allow yourself to recognize that I'm ready to free myself, right? I'm ready to allow myself to be truly vulnerable, to be truly expressive, to be truly open. I'm ready to be seen. I'm ready to be heard. I'm ready to be felt on a different understanding of that level, okay? And that will lead to the joy and stability. Because it's hard to have things stable if it's not true, if it's not real, if it's not honest. If one person isn't able to be expressive and the other person is. If one person is controlling, if one person is more in love than the other person. So joy and stability means that I am finding joy in this relationship, I'm finding joy in this situation, but we're also stable. And stable enough doesn't mean that there aren't any situations where you have to have conversations, but it means that we can come to each other and have those conversations and open communications and guidance in that, and have that in all actuality, right? We are stable enough in knowing who we are, but also loving and adoring who you are, to not take it the wrong way, to not take it in a hurtful way, but to take it in more of a reflective way and an aware way of recognizing I am zoning out and zoning in, which is letting me know that this may be more like a trance type situation, where it's illuminating in that sense of like, I'm put in a trance. That's how you're feeling, right? When you're in a situation that you don't want to be in, like you're in a trance and you're just kind of going through. So make sure that with that that's not what's happening, okay? That you're not in some sort of trance, being brainwashed. If it feels like that, that is not the love for you. You cannot be truly free if you feel like you are on a stage and they're telling you to cluck like a chicken, okay? We are relocating. So this may be a move on the rise, right? You may be moving houses. You may be moving out of state, out of country. You may have moved away from this person, from the situation. You may be thinking about moving away from this person or situation, but relocating is on the rise. And this also may be where you are able to find your person is by relocating. You did some self-love. You realized that you was able to let go of control and freedom, and you were able to free yourself to be more expressive, realizing, I don't want to be here, right? So just allow that to happen. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else, Spirit? True love, true love. So yeah, this love is going to be true, but it comes with, again, I'm going to tell you this right now. Love yourself first, so that way your body already knows how to react to love. And what I mean by that is our body holds on, like I say all the time, to a lot more trauma and a lot more memories than we do, because our body is made of water, and water holds on to memories, right? So loving yourself first already puts your body in the mind state of knowing what it feels like to have love, to have respect, to be adored, to be loved on, right? And with that sense, you're able to release control of people that don't have it, which is either setting boundaries or cutting them off, or you're living in a situation where you're not able to have that love that you've given yourself, and you're like, but also is able to recognize that in other people that are giving that to you, which leads to that power couple, which leads to you being able to express your needs freely without any like, and it allows you to have that joy and stability, okay? And it takes away that self-sabotaging nature, because now you're thinking of yourself in the highest regard. Is this true love for me, or is it just bullshit? Okay, so that is your love reading for the month of April to May 7th. Okay. Let's get a message. Let's get a message from our ancestors, our guides, and see what they have been trying to get a hold of and tell you. A message for our air sign spirit. Our spirit, what's going on for our air signs? It's a lot of cards. Okay, we got promotion that's coming your way, which is probably why we got the power couple, which is probably why we got the relocation coming in as well. There's a promotion coming in. There's a level up in your life happening. And we love to see that. We love to hear that. Let's go. What else is happening for air signs? Okay. Patience and understanding. Oops, I got that upside down. Patience and understanding go hand in hand. Time to forgive and move forward. So yeah, it's definitely time to forgive yourself for either accepting love or staying in a situation for too long, or not loving yourself in a good way. It's time to forgive and move forward. Right? If we got a promotion coming, that means there's a level up happening in our lives. That means that there's more coming to us, right? That means that there is power couple love, true love, adoration love, where I'm able to express myself and express my needs. I also need to have patience and understanding with myself, right? And it also helps with releasing control. I need to have patience and understanding with myself for where I was in the past, what I accepted in the past, what I did in the past, and things of that sort, right? It's time to forgive and move forward. Because when you get this, sometimes it may be like, damn, but I could have had this sooner, or I don't really deserve this. No, patience and understanding go hand in hand. Have patience that you're going to get through this and understand why you have to go through this, okay? I have a clear sense of things to come, right? And that are here. So that is letting me know that you are being more present in the moment. I also did that reading yesterday, and it was a lot about you guys being more present in the moment. And being present in the moment is having a clear sense of things to come, but also that are here. So that comes with being gratitude. Comes with being more grateful, and then also comes again with forgiving yourself and allowing yourself to move forward. Bless me, I'm getting like choked up in the throat and chest with you guys' reading, which is letting me know that you guys aren't being as vocal as you need to be. You guys aren't being as open and real as you need to be. You're not expressing your needs and yourself. I keep getting like hiccups. You guys have to say this. I have a clear sense of things to come and that are here. So you have a clear understanding of where you want to go, of how you feel, of what you think, and clear out that. Allow your air is getting stifled. It's choking you up. It's just choking you. Okay? That's why I'm feeling this way. It's like it's gagging me. Not a good one. So, get it together. Have that clear sense of understanding and what's going on. Anything else, Spirit, for the air signs they should know, they should hear about from you? Time to travel. So that could be what the relocating was about. Time to travel. Take a vacate or a break. It's time for an experience. Like I said, the air has been getting so stifled, right? That air has been getting, excuse me. Like I said, y'all choking me up. I feel it. I'm feeling it. It's time for it to go on a break, travel. Even if it's like a staycation, you have to give yourself a break. It's time. Spirit is letting me know that it's time to relieve yourself. It's time. That's why we also got self-love, because maybe you haven't been able to give, you feel like you haven't been able to give yourself that time, that love, that break. You feel like, how can I be patient, understanding if I'm always moving, if I'm always going to go, if I have to do this, I have to do this. Time for an experience that is different. Time for a vacation or a break. Time for that relocation, for that travel. Okay? So that's what's coming up. That's what we want you to know, is promotion is coming your way. You're leveling up. But before, you have to take on more, and not necessarily in a bad way, just taking on more for you in a good way. Taking on more, period. Take this vacation, take this break. Allow it to be a little bit more centered. Okay? Why y'all doing that? Stop being hard-headed and go do that shit. What did I say? Go do it. That's it. Go do it. Right? Start being more present with yourself. Start loving yourself more. Start caring about yourself more. Start looking at your relationships and seeing if you're getting the love that you need, the care that you need. Allow yourself to stop being hard-headed and stunting your own growth by always taking a step back. Always remove, always just allow yourself that growth to come in, okay? Excuse me. This one is not for you. We have be watchful of the Pinocchio. So this is of people that don't know what they want to do with their lives, but they want to control yours, or they're already being controlled, so that can be society, and they're like, you should be doing this, you should be doing this, or it can be a job, and they're like, this is what we want from, this is what we need from you, but they're already being controlled by corporate. So be watchful of the Pinocchios, people that want to speak on your life, give advice for your life, do all this stuff for your life, but they don't even have any control over theirs. Pinocchio is literally just a puppet with no strings, right? So they're still being controlled, right? They're still being led. They got Jiminy Crickets. So be watchful of the Pinocchios, people that speak and act in your life, or in regarding a certain way, like they live it, like they know it, or because they may have been through it. Or I'm also a sister, I'm also a wife, I'm also a friend, I'm also a brother, I'm also a cousin, I'm this and that, or I worked there, or I didn't work there, I wouldn't have done this. Be watchful of those Pinocchios, because they do not have your best interest in heart, because they don't even know what their interest is in their heart, okay? Release your fear and look to the future with excitement. 777. So again, allowing yourself, Spirit is saying, allowing yourself to release that fear. Go after that shit. Do it. Love yourself hard. Give to yourself more. I'm hearing that a lot from air signs, is that they have to be more present in themselves. They're always so far into the future about this could happen, this is what's going on, this is what I want to happen, and they're not actually living in the present moment. Okay? You have to be in the present. Be mindful and ready for that, okay? So, a promotion is coming your way, right? You have to have patience and understanding while you're going through that self-love, while you're going through that healing process, which we also said yesterday is going to take a lot of reflection and self-awareness, and shadow work is what a lot of air signs will be going through. So make sure that you, again, repeat, I have a clear sense of things to come and that are here, so that way you can stay present in the center moment, but also that you're looking to the future, again, with excitement and realization of that, okay? So taking all of that in that realization is realizing, am I centered within myself? Am I present within myself? Am I a safe place that my body can go to? Okay, you have to realize that with the mind opening of, okay, I have to forgive and I have to move forward. Forgiving is a reflection on the past of what you have gone through, what you accepted, what you allowed, anything of that sort, but moving forward in the present and for the future, okay? So recognize that a promotion is coming your way. Advancements are coming your way. Winnings are coming your way, but you want to make sure that you are in the right mind state and in the right body to continuously do that as well, okay? Last one that we have, right, is 444. You are being watched over by your ancestors and protected in all ways. Always. Know that you are guided, okay? So again, recognize that, and that honestly can also be your power couple, because nobody adores and loves you more than your ancestors, right? There's a card in my metaphysical deck where it says thousands of your ancestors loved you for you to be here. So again, that can also be the ones that adore you, that care about you, that love on you, that are ready to move forward and allow those things to prosper for you, which they always do. So just take that into recognition, okay? Take a look. I always stop there at the 9. They're right at the 9, okay? So that is what your ancestors have been wanting to tell you, and when I'm getting a hold of you and letting you know, okay? Let's get a few more cards here. Yeah, we'll do this. Let's get a few more cards here. Shit. Okay. Ooh. What is some words of advice and or encouragement, Spirit, for the water signs? What's some words of encouragement or advice, Spirit, for the water signs? Some advice, words of encouragement for the water signs. Ooh. Yes. Water, air. Spirit, thank you for the air signs. Spirit's going on for the air signs. I was saying for the air sign, Spirit. Ooh. For the air sign, Spirit, yeah. What else is going on for the air signs? Oh, okay, yeah, it's a lot going on. So, we have settling for mediocrity. Okay, so again, recognize when you go and do your self-love, right? That also comes with, which is our next card, shadow work is needed. When you go in for self-love, you take a reflection and realization of how you truly want your love to feel. Right? That's why I say when you start loving on yourself, you're able to recognize, am I getting that same feeling? You're setting up your body for success, for love, for respect, for joy, for stability, for trust when you start doing the self-love. Because with self-love comes healing. That's why we got to forgive yourself, because with that comes healing. With that comes recognizing and awareness of what we went through and what we don't want to experience again. It also comes with the recognition of, how do I act out when I don't get this? What are my triggers? What are my certain situations? How am I basing my love off of? Society, past situations, things of that sort. So when you go into self-love, into that dive, right? And make sure you recognize, have I been settling for mediocrity? And that's not only with others in your life, but with yourself as well. And not just with yourself, but with others in your life and careers. Okay, so shadow work is needed, which is also what we got yesterday in our reading for air signs. You have to do that shadow work. You cannot be afraid of yourself. Your shadow is a reflection of yourself and the darker side, the intuition side, the subconscious side, the side that you don't really deal with, okay? Then we have mommy issues, right? So you may be dealing with some motherly issues, whether that be the way that you act and or react, the way that you treat yourself, the way that you treat others, the way that you have a setup, again, that comes with letting go of control, right? And loving yourself in all aspects and all things of way of thinking, okay? So taking in that realization, it's getting weird here. So taking in that realization and taking in that understanding as well provides that for you to recognize, I don't want to settle for mediocrity just because my mom did this, or just because my mom didn't do this and you're doing it. Is that actually what I want? So do that shadow work, okay? It literally says poor spiritual hygiene. You need more than sage. You cannot just sage away your shadow. You cannot sage away healing, the journey of that. You cannot sage away not getting love. You need more than sage. You need that walking meditation, that food meditation that we talked about yesterday. We need us to start writing love letters. We need to start speaking affirmations and thinking of ourselves in the highest regard. And being logical about what we want and balancing that with our feelings, which allows us to recognize that feelings do not equate facts. Yes, I am feeling this way, but is this the actual facts of the situation? Is this actually what's happening right now? I may feel lonely, but am I alone, or am I in a situation where people make me feel alone? So things like that. Feelings do not always equate facts, but they do lead you to deeper questions to realize the steps that you can take to fix it, okay? Casper the scared ass ghost. There's something that you are afraid of. You're afraid of taking a chance on yourself and relying on yourself. You're afraid to love yourself wholeheartedly. You're afraid to believe in yourself wholeheartedly. Stop being afraid of everything. Because to be afraid of everything, but also trying to control everything, just leads to also self-sabotage. Because now you're leading out of fear. You're leading out of anxiety. You're leading out of worry. You're leading out of mommy issues. You're leading out of doubt. You're leading out of settling. Right? So don't be so afraid. Right? And that's easier said than done, but getting over that fear starts with trusting your intuition, and your intuition starts with doing that shadow work. Okay? When you have separation, it's time to separate from something or someone, whether that be habits, whether that be thoughts, whether that be people, whether that be careers, things of that sort. Allow yourself to separate from that. Okay? There's a secret. Ancestors pleased. I'm not saying that that's the secret, but recognize that who's ever hearing this message and are already taking an understanding that they need to start being more aware of self and loving on self and caring about self, that is pleasing the ancestors. Because that means that you want to start thinking about the pleasure for yourself. Right? And with your ancestors being pleased with the reading that we also did yesterday with the offering, that means that there's more open communication with you and your ancestors and your guides or universe, whomever you feel. But it's that realization. And with this secret coming in, it can be a secret about yourself. It can be a secret that you have been holding on to, or that others, or just a secret that allows that bridge to break. And you just be like, okay, this is it. I'm tired of going in circles. I'm tired of doing the same loop around. I'm tired of feeling the same way. It's just allowing that realization, okay? And that starts with honoring your boundaries. So again, how does my love feel? How does it look? How does it taste? You know, is it growing? Is it expanding? Is it progressive? Am I holding on to the back? What is going on? So honor your boundaries. Meditate. Go more into self. Start realizing that it's okay to be aware of me. Right? Because if I don't look at myself, if I don't take reflections of myself, if I don't love myself, if I don't forgive myself, I'm going to settle for people that I feel like are doing that, and they're really not. Because I don't even know me. I don't even know what I truly need. So drop the act, drop the facade, and start being real. Start being honest, and get ready. And get ready, okay? Air signs, this has been your reading. Again, apply it to your sun, your moon, and your Venus. This is for the month of April to May 7th, okay? I love you. Take care.